That was close. I have averted a crash landing. Running diagnostics. Alert! Danger! Louis is missing. He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He is not responding via his communicator. He is either flouting protocol or in danger. Olimar, you must find Louis before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet. Wait a moment. Look. Could these be Pikmin? They look like they are about to be devoured as we speak. You must help them. point at the screen and press B to call them with your whistle. You can also hold B to make the sound of your whistle carry farther. Remember? Hello everybody, this is Thannus here, and today we are back, or I guess playing for the first time, Pikmin 2. The Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you, Captain Olimar. How fascinating. Give them instructions, and do not delay. Hold A to grab a Pikmin, then point at the screen, and release to throw it. Alright, and we'll do just that. It seems that right after our mission that we ended in the last game, I forgot how difficult it was to throw one directly on top of the Bulborb. After our mission in the last game to return home, it appears that our company that we work for has fallen under debt. And now, the president has sent us right back to PNF 404 to repay that debt without even giving us time to see our family. Attention, Captain Olimar. I have just re-established my communications link with Louis. It is fortunate we have managed to confirm his safety. Press minus to communicate with him. I am quite interested in the details of his condition. Expect to hear that voice a lot because the robot ship in this game is pretty annoying. I completely forgot the camera controls. It's been a long time since I last played this game. Okay, just rotate by pressing Z behind me. Okay. Above, there we go. Okay, yeah. I'm used to it again. Before we switch to Louis, we're gonna go ahead and... Okay, yeah, there's nothing up here. I do like the noises the Pikmin make more in this game. They just kind of do like a marching chant a lot, and it's like it's really funny. But yeah, Pikmin 4 is coming out soon, in about a month, and I realized I need to catch up, because I still haven't played Pikmin 2 or 3 on my channel, or Hey Pikmin, but that one's kind of up in the air. I just realized, you know, I should probably play Pikmin 2, because I haven't played Pikmin 2 yet, and I really enjoyed my LP of Pikmin 1, as low as it ranked compared to my solo playthroughs of the game in terms of how good I was at the game. But, yeah, Pikmin 2, I will be honest, haven't beaten Pikmin 2, ever, because it is a very hard game. It is not exactly easy. I say very hard, it's more so just, it has ridiculous difficulty spikes in the most, bullcrap of areas. But otherwise, it's pretty much the same as Pikmin 1 in terms of difficulty. It's just the massive difficulty spikes, and there's also one dungeon that everybody hates. But I think Pikmin 2 is really good. I have really fond memories of watching Sugar Conroy's playthrough of this game as well, so I thought it was just time for me to go ahead and give it a try as well. I am familiar with the game. It's not like the Resident Evil 0 playthrough that I tried and then deleted, where I went in completely blind. I am not going in completely blind. I at least have a grasp on the concepts and gameplay of this game, especially since it's a lot similar to Pikmin 1, but I've also gotten decently far in this game. I just haven't beaten it yet. So yeah, without further ado, let's just switch to Louis. Louis, allow me to assess your condition. As per our safety protocols, are you at all injured? Is that so? Then my concerns are eased. Our communication link shows you are nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. Press plus to contact me and obtain information about the terrain. That's right, so if we press plus, we can see the map. We are no longer restricted to seeing the map with, I believe, the radar. We might have been able to see the map before in Pikmin 1. I haven't played Pikmin 1 in even longer, even though I did complete it a few times. So I'm not really... It doesn't matter, this isn't Pikmin 1. But as you can see, we can see where Olimar and the ship are on the map, but we can also see there's something else on the map there. I didn't mean to go to the side. I meant to zoom. D-pads, I swear. But there's that on the map, which we're not really familiar with. Let's just head up that way, just to see what it is. Louis, the odd object before you appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Olimar's report. The seed the onion ejected just sprouted. According to Olimar's report, it can be plucked with A. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do that. Louis, this must be one of the Pikmin creatures from Olimar's report. It is staring at you. You can press down on the D-pad to issue objectives to your Pikmin squad and direct their movement. You can disband your squad with C. Interesting. Olimar's description of the creatures, what? Resembling Pikmin carrots was strikingly accurate. Louis, oh, I didn't know I could skip dialogue. My sensors have detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you all right? I forgot to fix the pop-in for Louis' model in that cutscene. In case you couldn't tell, this game is made for GameCube. But I am playing the Wii version because I just managed to find it by complete chance at a random GameStop one day, which was awesome because this game is not exactly common. It doesn't run super expensive nowadays, but it's not easy to find anymore. So I was really lucky to just find it at some random GameStop a few years ago. Pretty much the same way I found my Wii copy of Pikmin 1 as well. The onion ejected more seeds. The pellet from that flower must hold nutrients that breed Pikmin. Yes, the Pikmin gather nutrients, haul them to their onion, and further propagate the species. The onion is a Pikmin mothership. Reviewing Olimar's report, it seems repeatedly tapping A lets one rapidly pluck Pikmin sprouts. Alright, time to get started. Let's go ahead and get these Pikmin plucked. And get them started with these pellet posies here. Or no, these aren't pellet posies, I'm stupid. These are just normal Pikmin pellets. Pellet posies are the ones that change their color when you throw them in. I'm out Pikmin'd. I haven't played a Pikmin game in some time. But I'm excited for Pikmin 4, so I really wanted to play this one. And just hopefully finish it before 4 comes out. But there's no guarantee on that, I guess. But yeah. Not really much else to say right now. Pikmin 2 is also the first game in the series to have multiple captains. I mean, it only has 2 with Louis and Olimar. Unlike Pikmin 3's 3 captains with Brittany, Alf, and Charlie. And then it looks like Pikmin 4 has at least 4 captains, although game is not out yet, so can't tell for sure. It's also cool that Pikmin 4 appears to have a character creator, so letting you create your own captain is pretty neat. And that's a Duracell battery right there. Brand sponsorship! This video is not sponsored by Duracell. The game is. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we are searching for. The only reason we found it here is because this is where you crash landed. How fortunate. I would like to appraise it, but you must regroup with Olimar first. Can you see him? Press Z to move the camera behind you. You can also press left or right on the D-pad to zoom up and to change angles, blah, blah, blah. Okay, for some reason I felt like my microphone wasn't working, but it is. I don't want to do the army march there. So we can't really see Olimar from here, but if we head over here, right there, that's where Olimar is in there. So we're going to want to throw our Pikmin on this bag. And then if we switch to Olimar, we can get things done on the other side. It's so weird that they didn't have multiplayer in this game, except for in like the side modes. I'm really glad they introduced co-op in Pikmin 3 Deluxe. That was really cool. Captain Olimar, Louis, you are reunited at last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip. But now you must feel assured that your combined wits can get you through anything, correct? Well, it's mostly Olimar who's holding the brain cell. From now on, use B to form a single group, C to take solo action, and minus to change leaders. Copy that, ship. The ship is the most annoying character in the game, by the way. He just kind of sucks. Way more Pikmin on that. Same mechanics as the first game, because it's pretty much running on the exact same engine and hard or software. You can send twice as many Pikmin to make it go faster. And there's not really much more to explain than that. If you hold down on the D-pad, they can do an army march thing. Yep. And yeah. However, we're not collecting ship parts anymore. Now we're collecting treasures. And I guess we might as well have these guys get started on digging this thing out. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It sounds kind of like pitch-shifted Luigi saying, oh yeah. But they're going to bring the Bulbor back to their onion, and we're going to get more Pikmin out of that. And these guys are, meanwhile, going to get the Duracell battery further out of the ground. Alright. And then, how many Pikmin we get from the Bulbor? Okay, another 5. So we got, well, no, not 5. We have a total of 20 Pikmin, so we got 3 Pikmin from that. Or 4, I guess. Alright. So, now we're going to go ahead and send these guys over here. And they're going to carry the battery back to the ship. I don't believe we can get over this just yet. Because I think it said 35 Pikmin required, didn't it? I didn't mean to change to Louis. That was my mistake. Yeah, no, we need 35 for that. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna get the battery and remove. God, I forget the controls of this game. Yep, just take the battery in, guys. I don't think we've left any Pikmin behind. There's no other pellets we can get at the moment, so pretty much just bring the battery back and vamoose for the day. I don't think there's really much more to day 1 than that. This up here, there's nothing up here. It's just like a slide type thing. We can punch ahead of time, I think. I think we needed a glove to do that. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of Pikmin 3. You need a glove to punch in Pikmin 3. Whereas in this game, you just always have the ability to punch. There are no differences between playing Louis and Olimar. They are the exact same. And that's pretty much the gist of it. In the third game, you can throw the other captains, like you can Pikmin, but in this game, you cannot throw Louis or Olimar. So you just kind of have to puzzle solve around that. If they ever remake this game, it would be cool if they added that, but then again, there's not really many puzzles. There's not really any puzzles in this game that would benefit too much from it. All right, and we got the Duracell battery, which is a D-alkaline battery, as you can see right there. It's 280 Pokos. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. We will be done in record time. I took the liberty of naming it when I appraised it. The name reflects my current thinking. Leave it to me to think up catchy names for hit products. It is but one of my many talents. We shall end our first day here and report back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. However, to communicate with Hockertate, we must fly into low orbit above the planet. We will not return to the surface until morning, so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. Alright, and with that, our first day comes to an end. Also, Louis' helmet sticks through the cockpit. No wonder he fell out. Alright, just the courage reactor today, so see what else we get. No Pikmin lost, 20 gained. All reds. You found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts, so check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check in often. Keep up the pace. And we'll go ahead and save. And on the title screen here, before we head off for the day, we have two new things that we can look at. First off is the Piclopedia, which is a gallery of enemies and plants that we have encountered. The first is the dwarf red bulborb. If we press A, we can throw pick carrots in the scene. There's no pointer function. You just kind of move the camera, and that influences where they're thrown. And the enemies will interact with the pick carrots, if possible. We can also read Olimar's notes. Dwarf red bulborb, Adenosaurus pseudoculi russus, breadbug family. Although initially identified as a juvenile red bulborb, groundbreaking new research indicates that this creature is in fact a member of the breadbug family. A close relative of the vanilla breadbug, it escapes predation through mimicry. The unique adaptation of the red bulborb's crimson coloration allows the species to safely commingle. Such effective adaptation and obfuscation by a prey species is rare, indicating this clever creature is a master of mimicry. And then we can also look at the pellet posies here. Pick carrots don't do anything to these things. I think you can get the pellets to fall off with them, but that's about it. Maybe not. But Olimar's notes, pellet posy, Amplus nutrio, pellet weed family. In the stem of the pellet posy, one could observe the muscle fiber unique to half plant, half animal species such as the Pikmin and candy pop flowers. So the pellet posy is a species that can be considered a close relative. Although the ability to crystallize nectar is unique to a small group of the pellet weed family, the fact that these plants reach maturity so quickly and that their pellets contain such high concentrations of the natural nutrients in the soil explains why the Pikmin and so many of the other indigenous species are so reliant on these pellets for sustenance. And then we also have the treasure hoard. Right now we just have the courage reactor. We can zoom in and you can't throw pick carrots at these things though. Olimar's journal. We've recovered our first treasure. Amazingly, the Pikmin remembered how to salvage it. I can't understand their adorable language, and I don't know what they're thinking, yet I'm so happy to see them. When I crashed on this planet, the Pikmin helped me locate my missing ship parts. In my darkest hour, the Pikmin were there for me. Now that I'm reunited with them, I know everything will be alright. It will, right? We'll be going through the treasure hoard and Piclopedia every now and then just to see how things are going in that department. But for now, I'll end things off for the day, and I'll see you guys in episode 2 of Pikmin when we return to the Valley of Repose. See you guys then. Bye-bye.